Breaking news. Tinubu replies Atiku. Tinubu hits back at Atiku for mocking him over the choice of the running mate he has picked. We brought you up to speed that Atiku mocked Tinubu saying, Oga, why, you mean you cannot even make a choice of, a running mate? You allowed it to go this far. You couldn't even make a choice of a running mate. Okay, you allowed it to go this far for you to be able to choose someone who could potentially, become the vice president if, it's sad, and it read right on his face. Right now, Tinubu has replied Atiku. Atiku really, really made a huge thing out of it, saying, I can't believe you can't even make a simple decision. Among the candidates, Atiku was one of the persons who made, one of the persons who made a decision on time, picking the governor of Delta State as his running mate. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Tinubu hits back after Atiku mocked him over choice of running mate. The presidential candidate of the ruling All Progressive Congress APC, Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, was hit back after Alhaji Atiku Abubakar for mocking him over the choice of his running mate. Daily Trust reports that Atiku, who is the candidate of the main opposition party, the People Democratic Party, has mocked Tinubu over his inability to choose a permanent running mate instead of having a placeholder. Atiku added that the office of the president was not for those who lack clarity in making virtual and real decisions. He added that those who are prepared should be ready, and they ought to have made a decision of who their permanent running mate would have been ahead of the deadline given by the Electoral Commission. They must be ready. However, Tinubu hit back at Atiku when he spoke through his spokesman, Tunde Ratman. Tunde Ratman said that Tinubu was particularly ready and that his choice is his choice. For Atiku to have said, and it is very pathetic for Atiku to have said that he went ahead to advise Atiku to focus on solving his own internal party problem, which is more serious problem for him to tackle. He stated also that Atiku and his camp should stop the propaganda about the Muslim ticket and work on what they should be doing. It will be recalled that Atiku had beaten the deadline given by the Electoral Commission by choosing the governor of Delta State as his running mate to emerge at the end before the deadline. However, Tinubu picked a placeholder who he reportedly submitted his name, Kabiru Ibrahim Masari from Katsina State, as a temporary running mate who, when after consultation, he will pick the real person. So on this very account, we've seen that, he has replied him saying it's not possible. It's not possible. We're not going to allow this to happen. Okay, it's not possible. So this is what is happening right now, and why we all have to, rise up to what is right, and we all have to ensure that we do the right thing to bring in, the right persons, and ensure that, we vote. If really our vote is anything to come by, then let us exercise it and let us see. Tinubu has replied Atiku saying, what do you mean? What do you mean? Atiku was one of the first person to meet before the deadline. He has already picked and has announced his candidate, so he did beat the deadline. However, Tinubu was still in between decision, trying to understand what was going on. Still, why, and that for that very reason, Atiku has really called him out to say, if you cannot make a simple decision, yes, a simple decision like this, what about when there are pressing issues and real matters that needs urgent attention that you need to attend to? How are you going to rise up to the occasion and ensure you deliver leadership like you ought to? How are you going to ensure all of that? Are you going to stop it and stop it all of a sudden? So the guy has replied him, say, don't worry, who have the person I've picked is the person I've picked. But me and you know that is what we call the placeholder. And I hope that what is happening to Ahmed Lawal now will not happen to Tinubu, in the sense that the placeholder will wake up one morning and say, but I can also be vice president. So why would I have to step down for anybody? I'm not going to step down. We just hope so. Anyway, the two guys, politicians, at the end of the day, don't be deceived. They know how they meet and how they relate and how they sort out their issue. If you're a politician, you won't think you go make mistake. Oh, they not care for you. They are only looking after themselves, send their children to the best schools. While you are there, they are sorting out themselves, getting to that position of which gate. You know if you go knock the gate when the time comes. So, my people, the time to wise up now. May we vote the right candidate for every one of us when it could possibly make Nigeria a better place. May we not give opportunity and chance for those who will not mean Nigeria well to become leaders in any way, form, or kind. Let's not allow it. Let's not allow it. Let's do the right thing, okay? Let's do the right thing. This is what ought to be. This is what the matter really ought to be. Okay, so these are things that are going on, and why every Nigerian, we've got a sense of duty now to ensure that we deliver on our mandate and we deliver on the right perspective, and we take the right people to become Nigerian's president. So it is what it is. It is what it is. The current situation clearly says to every one of us, that what we are experiencing now are signs to us that we are almost there. Okay, that we're almost there. So this is what it is. Okay, Nigerians, let's make the decision. Let's make it. Get your PVC. It's still time for you to be able to vote. It's still time for you to be able to cast your vote. It's still time for us to be able to, get in the real people, okay, into leadership. Let's not double between opinions. Let's pick the right persons, okay, so that we can truly, change Nigeria as it ought to be. As things currently is now, if things do not change, we don't know how things are going to be sorted. Okay, we don't know how things are currently going to be sorted. So this is what it ought to be. This is what it ought to be. Well, Nigerians, it's about time. Atiku and Tinubu, don't deceive yourself that they don't know what they are doing. They know exactly what they are doing. They are friends. Okay, they know exactly what they are doing. It's just politics. One person wants to take over from the other person. They know exactly what they are doing. Anyway, my wonderful people, it is becoming a real deal. Okay, it's about time we make a decision. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless you. Have a fantastic and a lovely day. From us, it's bye for now. Bye.